Hey, hey, hey. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are y'all doing today? It's Sensei Sabira. Hey, Mecca, what's up, good sis? Hey, Tina, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all something good today. Something good today. Good morning, Nina. Good morning, Reese. Come on in, share it on out. Hey, Idris. Hello, hello. We got Ghana in the house. We got Virginia. We got Ohio. Good morning, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Do me a favor, guys. Share this out if you have not yet. I'm going to talk about something really that I think is really good. Conversation that I was having with one of my students this morning. And I think there's a lot of relevancy here. So I'm going to bring it to the community and we're going to kind of unpack it together. Okay, guys? So while you guys share, while you bring this out, the question on the table is, let's see here. How much extra income do you need to generate every month, really? And where does that income come from? I'm going to take my glasses off. You guys know I can usually see better without my glasses, which is so crazy, but I'm of that age. Okay. So, thanks for sharing it out, and let's get going. Hey, all these people coming in. Tamika's here. Hey, hey, what's up? Patricia's here. Good morning, good morning. Sips is here. Good morning, you guys. I see you all, and I'm so glad you're here. Guys, we're going to talk this morning about how much money you actually need to generate and where that money comes from, and why knowing these things is super important. So, again, if you have other people that are working from home, building a business from home, part-time, full-time, spiritual entrepreneurs, please let them know about this broadcast right now. Send this out far and wide. Let folks know that we're having this conversation today. If you're joining me on the replay, I'm Sensei Sabira, coming to you from Baltimore as I do every morning, Monday through Friday, and every now and then on the weekend. Depends on what's happening. But anyway, I want to have this conversation because here's why this is important, guys. So often we're chasing the things that are not going to get us where we want to go, and therefore they're ineffective. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying they don't work. I'm saying especially when you are just starting, right? And a lot of the folks that follow me, that I'm teaching, are definitely within that first 1 to 5 years. And I feel like it's important, not that I'm, a super veteran or anything. I've been kind of in this game since 2010, off and on, with breast cancer and all of that. But since 2010 and working with my mentors very closely, I have come to learn some things that you need to keep in mind and be realistic about. Okay, good morning, Ursula. Good morning. If Tony's around, tell him I said hi. Good morning to him too. So here's the thing. If you don't know what you're looking at, if you don't know what to keep your eye on, you will be distracted. You will be chasing the wrong thing in this particular industry. Meaning the at-home, work-from-home entrepreneur. I don't care what you're selling. Blades of grass. I don't care. Plants, stick of gum. It doesn't matter. In this industry, what you will see touted over and over and over again, that kind of holy grail that everybody's going after, financially speaking. And I don't know where this number comes from. I don't know why it's the number, but if anybody knows that number, let me ask you guys this. Those of you who've been in the game for a minute, and I'm going to call it a game. If you've been in the game for a minute, Tell me, what is the magic number that almost everybody is going for? They're basing their success. Am I really good? Am I successful on this particular number? Does anybody know what that number is? Anybody that's been in the game for a minute. You will see this on every marketing piece of sales funnel. Oh, I generated X amount per month. There's a little bit of delay, so I'm going to tell you guys. It's $10,000 a month. $10,000 a month. Now, what does $10,000 a month, if that's what you're going after, and you're coming from a place where you've made $40,000, $50,000 a year, and I know a lot of people don't even make that a year. Okay, that's like middle income, middle America, right? So if you're not even making 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, for you to have in your mind, for me to be successful. Hey, Shanti. Hey, Cheryl. How are you? I've been thinking about you, sis. We need to get on the calendar here. We need to talk. But what that becomes is a shiny object for you. It becomes a carrot that's way far out because your inner thermometer says, even if it's quiet, it says you can't make $10,000 a month. What are you talking about? We ain't ever made that kind of money. $120,000 a year? What, are you kidding me? Now, I'm not saying everybody on here is like that. And I know that this is being shared widely. So I know that this will, meet some people's ears who make $120,000 and up. Good for you. I'm right now talking about that person, that average person going to an average job, making an average income. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, Yannick. How are you, my love? Okay. It be that promised land. Hey, Jay, that promised land for you to say, this is when I'm successful, is not going to serve you. So I'm going to offer you something different. I'm going to offer you a different way, a different North Star. I'm going to offer you a different North Star to go for. And I'm not shooting anybody down. Please don't get me wrong. But just hear me out. Stay with me on this. Stay with me. If you're not able to have gratitude for the extra $100 you make from your kitchen table, look, guys, you're at my dining room table. If you can't be grateful for the extra $100 you make a month, the extra $50 you make a month, the extra $300 you make a month, you will not get to $10,000 a month and be able to sustain it. What you focus on and what you're grateful for grows. I'll say that again. What you focus on and what you're grateful for grows. So that's one piece of it. Okay? I learned really, really quickly. Somebody says, yeah, 10,000 sounds familiar. Yeah, it does. Hey, Minister Rosa. Here's what I came to learn. That when I focused on building my list, in other words, giving value, giving people what they want of value, and inviting them to join my list, like I'm going to do right now. If you're not on my list and you want to be on my list, I need you to click the button above and become my friend. Send me a direct message that says newsletter or 5-day challenge. That's how you grow your list. Right there. Boom. Simple. Easy. Okay. But then you've got to nurture that list, because what you focus on grows. And every email on that list is a seed. It's as if you went down to the flower shop and bought yourself a bag of seeds, and you're going to place the seed one by one in the ground. Stay with me, guys. I'm taking you somewhere. Stay with me. Thank you guys for sharing this out. All right. So, what if by focusing on nurturing those seeds, watering those seeds, getting the right amount of sunlight on those seeds, and by that I mean writing to them on a regular basis, right? What if you only earned enough? What if you only earned enough to put towards your debt? Like that would cover your monthly debt. I mean, above your living expenses. I'm talking about your payable debt. What if you only generated enough to pay for that? What if you only generated enough to create a, what do they call that? A petty cash at your house, where you have a safe in your house with some petty cash in it so that nothing petty could ever come up and shake you or break you or make you deter from your business. What if? Not 10,000, just enough to have some petty cash. I don't know. Is that valuable? Let's keep going. Let's see. What if you could only cover your heat bill in the winter and your air conditioning bill in the summer? What if that was it? I know in the winter, the heat in the Northeast, your heat bill is high. And for some people, heck, if I knew I was getting enough dropped into my account just to cover my heat bill, for some people, that is going to be enough. But for those chasing $10,000 a month, you'll poo-poo on that amount that covers your heating bill, your electric bill. You said, come on through. Oh, I'm not done. I'm coming for y'all today. I'm coming for you today. Because see, we got it twisted, chasing 10,000, and then we don't meet the mark. And so then we beat ourselves up, and then we quit doing the things we need to do just to make sure the light bill stays on, just to make sure the electric bill is covered, just to make sure the tools of your craft are covered, just to make sure the tool. In other words, I have memberships to several different portals that make me doing my online marketing business smooth, easy. I have leverage. If you don't have the income stream that is earmarked to cover your tools, and then you have to let your tools go, you'll never get to the $10,000. You guys see what's happening? It's a game. Don't hate the player, y'all. I'm just explaining the game. I'm just explaining the game. I want to give you a different way to see things and process things so that you can be grateful for whatever amount that comes in as it grows. Let's keep going. What if you only generated enough to cover your travel expenses so that once, twice, 3 times, 4 times a year, you could go to industry conventions, trainings to further hone in on your craft of marketing online? What if? What if that's all you could do is quarterly? I can cover my expenses to make sure that every quarter I'm going somewhere and sharpening myself against other professionals in the same industry. Y'all stop playing with this like it's a game. It's not a game. The $10,000 and more. There are people that make $20 and $30 and $40 and $50,000 a month online. But it starts with whatever it starts with for you. If that's $30, $50, $100, do not despise a day of small beginnings anymore. Stop that. Let's keep going. What if you only generated enough to cover your car note or your car maintenance? And you know, all year I never have to worry about that because I got enough coming in every month to cover gas in my car, whatever maintenance comes up. So I'm not shaken and I'm not stirred when something comes up that needs to be taken care of. House maintenance. Kids' tuition, right? Maybe you want to send your kids to a private school. Maybe you just generate enough to cover that tuition every year. Is that not enough? Because that's not $10,000 a month. That's not enough, though. That's not good. That's not enough for you to be grateful for. Come on, y'all. Here's the big one. Here's the big one. Y'all know where I'm going. Some of y'all know where I'm going. What if your promised land, this is my promised land, generate enough? This is what I kept in my mind until I got here. Sabira, You keep going until you generate enough to cover your mortgage. Y'all, that changed my life. Y'all, being able to pay my mortgage with income that comes in every single month because I serve people on a list, not on Facebook. We come here to play and socialize, and I come here to share my message. But those who are serious and want to get to whatever your promised land is, and you resonate with me, those are the people that click up above, become my friend, send me a direct message and say, Sabir, put me on your newsletter. And then I serve those people on a regular basis, right? Webinars, private seminars, joint venture conversations on live streams, so forth and so on. And because I serve in that way, I earn the right to send them offers on a regular basis and say, hey, I think this might be a good thing for you to take a look at. Maybe it is, maybe it ain't. But I've earned the right because I planted the seed, I watered the seed. Are y'all feeling me? If you feeling me this morning, I need y'all to roar. I need some energy up in here. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Yes, 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 guys. It's just that simple. So my whole thing, I just want to check here for questions and stuff. Hang on. My whole conversation today, I want to encourage you. I'm not saying not to go after the 10,000. Yeah, go after that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all know I love me some money. I love me some money. Money is good. Money is good. It's beautiful. But you got to earn the right, y'all. You got to earn the right to ask for the sale. And number two, the way you do that is by staying in touch with your list. And all the while this is going on, I want you to keep in mind, how much do you really need? How much do you need? Write down what it is that I'm going for. Right now, hey, if I could cover XYZ, you fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. What is XYZ in your world? What would give you the relief? Is it your mortgage? Is it your car note? And I'm not talking about paying it off, guys. That's not what I'm talking about today. We talked about that yesterday. I'm talking about having that covered for yourself with what you generate from your online business. Go to work, punch a clock, then you come home, or you get up early and you work an extra hour on the front end, an hour on the back end of your day, or whatever that is for you. You guys, thank you for the roars. I love the energy. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the emojis and all that. Facebook is saying, oh, something interesting is going on here. So good. Okay. So covering at first, because see, what has to happen is our internal thermostat for our own value, for our own sense of worth, learning how to do all of this, it takes time. And so, but while that is happening, if we're being grateful for what is coming in consistently, and while we're building up our internal fortitude to receive more, you got to build up the internal fortitude to receive more if you ain't ever made $120,000 a year consistently. If you've never made $200,000 a year consistently, your internal thermostat, your fortitude internally has to go up. And that happens incrementally. So when you show yourself, when you can prove to your ego, when you can give your ego evidence, look, this keeps coming in every month. Let's take it up a notch. Then you can open your heart to receive even more. That's how you get to $10,000. Not out here hustling and grinding and competing. And that's not how you do it, guys. You do it with gratitude, and you do it with consistency, and you do it with service. Y'all, I'm hyped today. I'm hyped today. So the person I'm talking to is on here, and that person knows who you are. And so I hope that I've answered your question about the choice that you've made. And I hope that you understand that having your list is wonderful, but we must consistently communicate with that list. You must consistently water it. You must consistently shine light on it. That's your communication on a regular basis about whatever your subject matter is. And then you must grow it by giving people the opportunity to get on your list. Tell them how to get on your list. And then serve them. And what you will see is by doing this, you would earn the right to when you offer, when you have an offering that you can give them because you really in your heart believe this is the right fit for somebody on my list. Don't attach to who it is. Don't attach to how many people it is. Make the offer. And then guess what? That amount that you are generating every month goes up. My intention is that for this community, we have, high hopes, but don't get high on hopium. Let me say that again. Have high hopes, but don't get high on hopium. Right? There are practical things we must do, and there are things that we must be thinking about and not be chased. Because see, okay, I'm gonna say this last thing, and then that's gonna be it for real. This is just my opinion. I could be totally wrong here, but I feel like the reason that $10,000 that we started talking about is a benchmark, a promised land, so to speak, for a lot of people in the home-based business industry. The reason is because some marketers know you'll never make it. Some marketers know that most people who come online with the intention to grow a business will quit. They will not find a mentor that resonates with them. They will not be able to develop and grow in a consistent behavior. They're looking for the sexy. So they're going to sell you the sexy, guys. They're going to sell you the sizzle. $10,000 a month. And they know whatever they put in front of you, you're going to buy it. Because, of course, who doesn't want $10,000 a month, right? Who doesn't? We all do, of course. And more. Why not? This is an abundant universe we live in. There's no limits. There's no limits. But what they don't tell you is you got to earn the right to ask for these sales. You got to give outstanding, excellent customer service. Your communication has to be on point. You must have systems in place. And you must be getting out of debt and paying it. There's a lot going on in the undercarriage of your business, guys. But all they tell you is, hey, put these links out and get rich. Do this and $10,000, go for it. My intention is that we will always have high hopes. We will always be shooting for the northmost star. But your feet have to stay on the ground. Your feet must stay on the ground while you are looking at the stars and going for it. Because if not, if you allow your feet to come off the ground, you will be carried away by some other marketer playing on your emotions and the fact that you're going for that $10,000 a month. Go for it, but just don't get all lost in the sauce, somebody else's sauce. So guys, thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully and prayerfully this served you this morning. If it did, please, if you found one piece of value, please don't keep me a secret, okay? Please share this out with other spiritually driven, home-based business entrepreneurs who are trying to figure this thing out. Let them know there's somebody over here talking real talk, no BS. And let them know I'm here Monday through Friday, 8:30-ish. And again, guys, if you haven't shared, please share. If you are a replay viewer, thank you so much for coming back and viewing this. If you've shared it out, I appreciate that. And again, guys, you can get on my email list by friending me, first of all, and then sending me a direct message and let me know, is it newsletter? Is it the 5-day challenge you want to participate in? The 5-day challenge is kicking off October. October, the 5-day challenge is kicking off. All right, I'm going to let you know what it's going to be about now, and I'm building the funnel for it, the landing page and everything to put you guys into the group and all that. So I've decided that what I want to help you guys do, because this is what I keep hearing, is creating content every day for 5 days. Developing that habit of creating content every day for 5 days. I don't know if that's valuable for you, but if it is, friend me, send me a thing that says 5-day challenge, a message that says 5-day challenge, and I'll make sure that you are part of that when we kick that off in October. And we're going to bring in 2019 in an amazing way, guys. Hey, Taj, what's up? What is up? I just saw you come in. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? All right, guys, I love you much. I'm off to Sippo's. If you want a great live stream that's specific to content creation, one of my students, Sippo, is live on her page now. That's SIPHOSITH. Look her up. You can look her up in my friends list if you want. But she does a really good live stream specific to content creation. Okay. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and blessing, guys. Remember, even mystics have bills to pay. So let's do this. I love y'all. Hey, Helen. Yay. Talk to y'all later. Peace.